would you guys consider influencing deals together? The funny thing is that we are both so expensive. So why we don't get so much work together is because for a brand to pay both of us, that brand has to be deep. So whenever you see us influencing together, just know that brand, the money choke. So I feel like we're both so expensive that working with both of us at the same time is more expensive than working with us individually. So yeah. That's the problem. That's actually the thing. And we're not ready to bring it down because Bella and Shakes, that name holds a lot of power. Shakes is a businessman. You guys should not think that it's just the influencing thing he's doing. As a man that he is, he's doing more than that. Have you seen the new house? I haven't seen the new house. Like, guys, like, definitely I'll see it before the month ends. I'll see the new house before the month ends. So most times when I post on Twitter, I post my work there because I was asked to post there. Not because I'm trying to pay anybody. Nobody is paying my bills. And I can pay their bills. So no. Not peppering at all.
Hey babies. What's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there. Subscribe. And make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me. How do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt. So, what happened to this brand? Rebranding as in there will be kids in the Shella brand. Guys, you know the gist about Bella deleting all the pictures of Shegs on her IG. Guys, the drag on the social streets for this lady, like for this sheep, no be here. And now there is something that is kind of funny to me because, you know, Shegs and Bella, they are this kind of people whereby if people start coming for their sheep, the next day you would hear maybe Shegs or maybe Bella saying something regarding that. You know, in that regards, they would just say something. But this time around, naysayers have been saying, they've been talking, they've been spilling everything, but nada. Bella nor Shegs have not even debunked or say anything. You remember the last time they said, what did they even say about Shegs then? That Shegs left Bella was forcing herself, the family do not like Bella, blah, 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 all those talk. Remember the next day, Shegs came out to say something. They might not debunk it straight, but they would come say something to the naysayers and be like, oh, people barely mind their business and all of that. But guess what? They have not said pim about this. Like nothing has been said about this. So people are actually sharing what was it called? Bella's old video where she was talking about how expensive herself and Shegs are. That's why they cannot actually work for the same brand. So people are like, they want, and Bella, you were saying that, oh, you guys will build a family, you will actually create a brand, your kids and your hobby, you guys will do it together. But when I watched that live, guys, I did not hear that part too. The only part I heard is Bella said the reason why she would not be in the same brand with Shegs is because they can't afford them because they are expensive. The way people turned it around and started making mockery of it that, oh, Bella, you said your kids, you and your hobby, which is Shegs, you know, would actually create a brand, a unique brand for yourself, blah, blah, blah. I don't hear that one, no, guys. Like, if you hear it, fine. But me, I did not hear it. So ever since then, they've been dragging Bella and Shegs that their sheep is no longer there, you know. Meanwhile, while the drags was going on with the Shella sheep, the Jayvonne pair came to rejuvenate. Like, they came to restore the hope to the hopeless shippers. Like, hold my beer kind of thing. Like, we are here, you know. While there is too much gist about ships, you know, breaking left, right, and center, starting from the Somgel, the Cross King, now the Shella sheep. The Jayvonne are still standing strong. Juicy J posted this beautiful picture of himself and Yvonne on IG and said, all I need in this world of sin. I'm like, yo, all baby boy needs in this world of sin is Yvonne. Nobody else, not even you and I. Like Yvonne is enough for him in this world of sin. So ever since people saw it, of course, you all know how happy shippers love this kind of thing. Remember the drags this ship received. Many people were like, I never believed this ship would still be here, because they have said, in fact, they are still saying a lot. They were like, oh, Juicy cannot take care of Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne has high taste. Oh, this one down. The same thing they were saying to Angel because of Suma is the same thing they are saying to Yvonne because of Juicy J. But now it is shocking them that as time is going, like they are still. In fact, people were like, are you sure this thing is not pre-wedding pictures? Jayvonne was trending on the TL all through yesterday. You screw one, you would see the Jayvonne. You screw two, you see Jayvonne. You'd be like, yo, Jayvonne just took over the TL, like it is just for them. Of course, they are so cute, they are so adorable. You cannot even just pass them by. So even the shippers, people who do not believe in them, non-shippers, they've started coming back because they lack shipping content. They started coming back to their ship. They'd be like, yo, Omo, we pin here. So right now, the Jayvonne shipper is just the only ship that is eating good right now, like that is enjoying themselves as it they hot. Okay, guys, let's see how people were actually hyping the Jayvonne ship. Erika Kachi said, can we say this is the last standing Big Brother ship? Yvonne and Juicy J are so stunning. Like, this is the only one that the leg is strong at this point. To me, I'm not going to lie to you guys. How I feel when I saw this picture, do you know how I feel? What entered my mind first was, yo, Juicy, delete this picture. Delete this picture from IG immediately. No, do not judge me. Do not tell me, Mimi, why you don't like sheep. Not that. Because I'm looking at what the Somjel are going through right now. I'm looking at what the Shella sheep are going through right now. If the Jayvonne sheep do not work out, which I'm not praying for, which is also possible to happen, now it will start off with a drag for them again. Because, of course, if it's not working out, they will have to go delete pictures. And then people will start from where they stop, but they continue dragging. So I'd be like, oh no, this guy wouldn't have posted this picture. Just leave it. Just leave it on your phone. Don't even showcase it, because all these fans, their head not too correct. But yes, of course, you cannot tell people how to act or how to react, how to showcase their love, So I'm very sure they see the drags their colleagues get. So they understand what is happening, on these BB streets. All right, coming from Adedoyin. Only sheep where I ever sheep and they serve post show. Albert, the beginning of post show was hectic, but still I am emotional. Jokes apart, if you're a real Jayvonne, you would know that beginning of post show was you choke. In fact, the person I pitied more was Yvonne, because the shippers were actually on Juicy J's side. They were finishing Yvonne back to back. Lami said, somebody please tell me this is a pre-wedding shoot, a shipper till I buy, please. And then mother of 18 months said, my content creator sheep. In fact, what name have they not called my sheep? Imagine, they said they are actually having this sheep for content. Until the jobless things were busy asking, what's Juicy doing in South Africa? What's his job? He should be in Niger. He should be in Niger for what? Allow him to work. Our sheep is busy. But why would people want him to come to Nigeria for what? Oh, because he told you guys that he has been in South Africa walking around. He has been pacing the space. Or did you see him going to South Africa streets begging or asking people for help? More people barely mind their business these days. Oh. All right, coming from Ify. If you did ship Jayvonne in-house, please stay away from our sheep. He said mint or malaria. Must be meant, sha. Please, I don't know you, get out. You they crazy, not be you and me. Now, the reason why Hills came for this person, Hills he's actually an how would you put it, a Von star. Hughes is a Von star. But this lady out here, she do not support the Jayvonne ship. She's against the Jayvonne ship. But because they've seen that the ship is shipping, those who do not believe, I keep on saying, those who said, who are you, will come back and say, how are you? That is a perfect example. The ship is now shipping. They now want to queue on the line. These are the set of people that once there is just little beef with the Jayvonne ship, they will start dragging. Like I passed my neighbor generator. Happy Sunday, official 30. Your blessings are evident not just from above, but also from the love and support I see you receive from those around you. Wishing you continued blessings, happiness today and always. And Tati said, thank you. Now I'll continue with Oluaye. Delulu everywhere, down to right to the bloody end. Ashebi color suggestion in the comments. As you can see, the reason why I had the screenshot is because of this two down here. So Oluaye said the Jayvonnes are delusional shippers. Like, you guys are just everywhere. You're shipping the Jayvonne right now that it is not real. The only thing I can say, just like I said with the Somjel, whatever Juicy J and Yvonne has is real. And if it did not work out, that means it did not work out, not because it was not real. And here is Alexia saying, Somjel, see what your mates are doing. Anyways, when the Somjel was giving you guys back to back, what did you have to say about it? So just leave the Somjel alone. Okay, coming from Vicky, the first woman to send a breakup message via Snap. Clap for her. I mean temporary. Now, guys, the gist is about the Blue Ever thingy with Yemi and Sandra. So the gist has been on the social space, and people are actually telling Blue Ever that she will still go back to Yemi despite that she had to write that stuff on Snap. Are you wondering what Blue Ever wrote on Snap? That means you have not been following back to back. Go back to my videos yesterday. There were plenty videos. That means you missed a lot. Go back, you would understand where this gist is coming from. Cause wahala just too much on this baby street. You check the baby Niger, trouble. Baby Titan, trouble. Nzanzi, wahala. All right, Sandra said, do we really need to wax? Like every week, girls just want to have fun, yo. And somebody replied her, like out of context, beautiful Sandra, don't mind that desperate blue. And then Sandra replied and said, no insult, oh. I call that a shitty behavioral pattern, nothing more, necessary. Like she replied and said she called that a shitty behavioral pattern. Now, where are those people who said Sandra was not referring to Blue Ever all this while? Now she has replied that she called that a shitty behavioral pattern. That means it was Blue Ever who she was talking about that had to watch her Snap because of Yemi's birthday. You are right, her ways is really shitty. What's Sandra's Snapchat handle? Petunia asked. Anyways, I know you want the handle because you know that's where Basbos happens. Modlib said, my queen Sandra Essen, how are you? And then she replied, I am fine, oh, this kind of hailing. They were hailing you because you are actually being Raz. Hey, wahala. Wahala be like bicycle. Coming from Ima. But you guys were applauding that Sandra that time just because she was shading someone you people didn't like. You guys created this and now she's cloud chasing. Same thing I said when Christy O started dragging people you guys don't like. Everyone was busy laughing. Now see how you all are complaining. Now this person is talking about people coming for Sandra. They said when Sandra was actually dragging Kosi, most especially, people did not say a thing. But right now, because it is blue, people are here now trying to say she's cloud chasing and all of that. Nelisa of the Yelisa pair has something to say. She was just minding her business, doing her thingy. Remember, Nelisa actually blocked almost all of her colleagues, you know. So she made a post about herself, not about anything that was going on. And then somebody said, have you heard? Blue and Sandra are fighting for your man, Yemi. Just imagine. And then she replied and said, the saddest thing about this tweet is you think social media is real life. Nobody is fighting. Yemi isn't an object that can be passed around. Firstly, get a life, and secondly, stop involving me in things that don't concern me. You see, the part I like is where she said Yemi is not an object to be passed around. And then she said, next time, use your own name to trend. Good night. I promise. I am John. You guys should allow Nelisa be. She has been on her own all this while, you know, and we enjoyed this peace that we have while Nelisa has stopped ranting on the social space, okay? You guys should just let her be. She wants to off anything that has to do with BB Titan. So free her. Yemi is not her man. They were just pair, I beg. Anyways, guys, that is how it's been happening on the Titan streets. I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now. I see the hearts to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.